Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody in the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And the radio people have failed. Oh my God, the world's coming to an end, folks. I don't know what the hell we're going to do here. Oh my God, I got to do something about this. There's something about this. Something is afoot, or a hand, or something, with this shit. This guy here needs fixed. Okay, 16 seconds, still not on. What the hell are you doing, man? Oh, jeez. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, people on the radio are like, what the hell's going on, man? I can't hear nothing. I can just see your ugly, nasty face. What is it? What is it going on? What is it? Maybe I am on. I don't know. What the hell? I got to take a quick look here. Let's see. Oh, man. That's just too much work. So, what the hell? Now, oh, boy, I really screwed it up this time, folks. Okay, let's go do the ground rules while we're screwing with this shit. Okay, not a kid's show. You got crumb munchers, run racks running around. Time for a nap. Go put them on PlayStation, Xbox, give them an iPad. Stick some stuff in their ears, because when I get going, who knows what's coming out of this mouth. So that's the other thing. I started the news because I got tired of Trump, coronavirus. Guess what? Trump ain't going away. So I'm like freaking stuck. So I don't know. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, so anyway, I'll read the headline. First paragraph, tell you where it was. You want to read the rest of the article? Go ahead. Look it up. Google. Check it out. I can't spend all day on one article, okay? So, oh my God. Anyway. Oh boy. I'm going to do some Twitter news maybe. And I'm going to sneeze. See this shit? I'm like tired of this gosh darn stuff. Oh, there you go. Oh, jeez. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You know that? I'm sick and tired of this shit. Is this like totally screwed up? Let me refresh. No, I'm still not connected. Okay, why am I not connecting? Oh, well. It's going to be a lot of silence on the radio side. I don't know what's going on. It's trying to never connect. You know, what the hell's going on? Oh, boy. Okay, come on. Hey, radio people, here I am. I was here all along. We were having a lot of fun over on YouTube Live. Yeah, see? My thing didn't connect. I don't know what the hell happened. We'll have to check that out after the show, right? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, now, see, I got that. Oh, God. Here we go again. No, we're good. Okay, so what? Okay, Bryce Tash. Okay. If I understand things correctly, white supremacists in Congress are trying to suppress votes because the white supremacist mob they sent to attack the Capitol failed to keep a white supremacist in the White House. Did you say? This was on Twitter a little while ago. That CPAC, where Trump was going to speak yesterday, that they're wheeling down the hallway. I don't know if it's Convention Center or wherever the CPAC place, of a freaking caricature model blaster, human high. A freaking Donald Trump with Patriot pants on, all this other stupid shit. I'm like, oh my God. What? You know what? I texted him. I put it on there. You know, I hope that double Whopper with cheese, fries, and chocolate shake kicks in pretty soon. We have had enough of that. Okay, Matt Negrin, host of Hardball at 7 p.m. on MSNBC. I told you, I mangle the freaking news. Just keep watching. I almost said the F word. You know, you got your kids put away? Okay. I'm going to fuck it up somehow, okay? Okay, this Sunday will essentially be a big lie redemption tour for Ronna McDaniel, a shameless liar who tried to overturn the election specifically by throwing out black votes in Detroit, and Rick Scott, who remarkably voted in favor of the insurrectionist cause the night of January 6th. Rick Scott is freaking mentally ill. All these people are. Why do they want it to... You know... White supremacists, hey folks, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It didn't work way back, Abraham Lincoln, and it ain't going to work today. I'm sorry, but you white supremacists, these people of color are going to get pissed off. And they're going to start fighting back. And you ain't going to know what to do. So you ought to give it up now. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to be that way. Okay. Okay, what's going on now? I'm trying to find somebody else. Matt's really in a thing here. Oh, boy. Okay. Joy Barr says, go get him. Joy Barr, okay. Protect Robert Mueller. Breaking. Former U.S. Congressman Beto O'Rourke is considering a run for governor of Texas against GOP incumbent Greg Abbott in 2022. Retweet if you would support Beto against Trump puppet Greg Abbott. Sure. Yes, I would. I'm looking for one that I saw earlier. You know how the Twitter goes? It's like if you stay too long and then you click on something, it goes, and then those people end up in Never Never Land somewhere. Oh, somebody keeps retweeting this guy. Who is it? CK. Quit retweeting Matt Negrin, host of Hardball at 7 p.m. on MSNBC. You think that guy got enough commercials on my damn radio show? Fuck him. Woo! Now I'm mad. Now you got me going. Shit. Midas touch. The GOP believes the government is for the power, not the people, and are killing themselves, clinging to their privilege. A new episode of the Midas Touch podcast is not... See? Another commercial. What the hell? Midas Touch. Is that what it is? Midas Touch? It's M-E-I-D-A-S. Midas Touch? Meet this motherfucker. Excuse my language. Oh, my gosh. I want to snort, but I don't... I screw up the audio. So I'm going to just let my nose run. Pretty soon you'll be seeing that boogies, snot all hanging down and shit. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I look bad enough as it is. It's so busy. You know, so busy you forget about things like shaving. You know, brush my teeth constantly. Don't worry about that. Wash my face all the time. Hands, everything. Shaving, you just keep going, you know. You keep going. Say, hey, man, I don't have a freaking half hour to do this. Well, in the beginning, if you do it like every other day, it's like not even 5 minutes, right? But the longer it gets, the worse it gets. So it takes longer. And then you got to get the thing and oh, shit. Who am I going to impress anyway? I know, all you wonderful fans out there, right? Mike Pence declined an invitation to speak. Okay, this is from John Cooper. Who the hell is John Cooper? He's got a thing. I don't know. Formerly National Finance Chair of Draft. Biden 2016 Long Island Campaign Chair. Jeez, okay. Mike Pence declined an invitation to speak at CPAC after he found out Trump will be speaking. What do you think that drove his decision? Hey, I don't know. Wonder why. Trump is like, what the hell? Susan Sarandon, stick it up your ass sideways, you bitch. Okay? Susan Sarandon, any updates on those immediate $2,000 checks? She's bitching about $600. She don't need a freaking dime. She's a gazillionaire, you know, Susan Sarandon. That's another thing. You know what? I love animals, right? Everybody loves animals. I got a cat. Kisses. I would not know what to do with myself if something happened to her. She even sneezes the wrong way. Hey, we're going to the vet. Get you taken care of, right? But these people, some of these people, I hate to say it, these people. As soon as you say you people, people get all, oh, you people, huh? Well, fucking A right, you people. But these people would rather give gazillion, hundreds, dollars and everything a month for dogs and cats and stuff like that, but walk by a guy sitting on the sidewalk homeless. I can't figure them out. Give the money to the homeless people first. Get them all set up and squared away. Then you can save a dog or cat. You got a dog or cat, take care of it. I wonder how many people in the crowd at CPAC will be a part of the next attack on America. And that's Adam Parkhomenko said that. I don't know. What the hell? What are these people trying to do? Rabbi Jill Zimmerman. The thing is, one think we use... The thing is, one think we were supposed to learn from the golden calf story is the danger of making an idol out of anything physical, which is exactly what the right wing have made of DJT. It's gross and wrong and will not end well. We knew that. Okay, Annie C. Nurses can't quit now, sore feet and all. We're in the home stretch. But yet, here we are. 3 more hours counting down. Mask up, everybody. That's a shame. You know, they got it so hard. And these anti-maskers, man, why don't you go and help them people out? You don't believe in masks? Go to the hospital and help them people out. Hey, if you get COVID, you're right there. You know, I sure wouldn't give you any oxygen or nothing, but that's just me. You know? Okay, here, if you haven't heard it already, let's see. Oh boy, you gotta do that. Oh, this is not good. Breaking news: federal court, I wonder where, declares unconstitutional CDC eviction moratorium. This is from Reason, whoever Reason is. Okay. Oh, la, 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 la. And this is from Josh Blackman. Reason, you want to look it up? And it's from yesterday at 5:38 p.m. That's why we got it, right? Yeah. Okay. The federal government's Article 1 power to regulate interstate commerce and enact laws necessary and proper to that end does not include the power to impose the challenged eviction moratorium. Back in September, I wrote about several challenges to the CDC's eviction moratorium. To date, the district courts have ruled against the plaintiffs. Today, the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas ruled in favor of the plaintiffs. This case was brought by the Texas Public Policy Foundation. Oh, my God. Texas, you know what? Anybody that lives in Texas has got to be crazy. You know? You got a government in Texas that didn't sign up to join the national grid way back frickin' when and decided to go it alone because they wanted to avoid expenses for the regulations that the national grid imposed on them. Okay? And then they hired a cheapo company that figures, okay, well, we'll just skin by. We're going to get some cold days. Yeah, sure. It's just going to get cold a little bit. Maybe 1 day, 2 days, it's going to get cold. Warm right back up again. They forgot about global warming. All right? Didn't put heaters in their nuclear cooling pools, towers. Those froze up. And then they blame it on green energy, solar panels and wind. You know, it's less than 10% of their whole energy. And they didn't have enough lines going outside of the state to the national power grid, to handle the load. And then they turn around. Here's the crazy thing. The government does all this shit, right? And then they turn around on the people that they hired, saying, well, why didn't you do that? All they were doing was following what you wanted them to do, and that was to go cheap. You assholes. Now, you people in Texas that hasn't gotten your money relief, and you still vote for Republican. Are you fucking out of your mind? God, it just drives me crazy. And now they ruled against. Look, I understand landlords, they got to make a living. They got payments to make too. All right? But during a pandemic, evicting somebody because they're not paying their rent, don't you think that's a little bit dumb? You should be getting on your lawmakers to make money available for landlords so that they can make their payments. But no. They'll side with the landlord. They'll throw them freaking people out. There's a pandemic. They can't afford it. We'll kick them out. Who are you going to get to move in? Somebody that can't afford it, then in 2 weeks they get laid off? How freaking dumb are you people? Wow, this is starting to sound like Chuck's Rant Radio. Don't get me started. Okay, well, here's something. Let's see what this is. Some more Supreme Court stuff. This is from techdirt.com. Okay, let's get away from Trump for just a minute. Supreme Court rolls back another horrible qualified immunity decision by the Fifth Circuit. Now I wonder what this is. The Supreme Court has done a lot over the years to shield law enforcement officers from accountability. It has redefined the contours of the qualified immunity defense to make it all but impossible for plaintiffs to succeed. Appeals courts have been hamstrung by Supreme Court precedent, forced to pretty much ignore the terrible rights violations in front of them in favor egregious. You know what I'm talking about. Terrible, okay? Rights violations in front of them in favor of dusting off old decisions to see if any officer violated someone's rights in exactly this way prior to this case. Egregious. If you say it fast, I guess. Egregious. Okay. But when you read it, it's like egregious. Does that sound? Why do they use these words people can't say? Terrible works fine. Terrible rights violations. Horrible rights violations. Absolutely freaking nuts rights violations. Okay, I don't know. Since law enforcement officers are apparently unable to exercise judgment on their own, it's the ones that are scared, okay, and the ones that are brain thick that, don't know how to de-escalate, okay. Since law enforcement are apparently unable to exercise judgment on their own, the courts often grant forgiveness to these poor single-cell organisms who couldn't have possibly known that, say, locking a prisoner in a feces-covered cell for days violated the prisoner's rights. And that's the conclusion the Fifth Circuit Appeals Court reached in December 2019 Taylor versus Rojas. Riojas, okay? The Fifth Circuit is the worst circuit to bring federal civil rights violation case. And it's still as awful as ever, even with Judge Don Willett, who published a scathing dissent in another qualified immunity case sitting on the bench. Now, okay, where's this at? Is this in Texas too? Is this in Texas too? Because they're state Supreme Courts, and that's what they're talking about. Isn't it? I don't know. Oh, well. Maybe it's the real Supreme Court. I don't have no freaking clue. I don't want to spend all day on this article, and I'm wasting time just trying see. All right. So anyway, the Fifth Circuit is the worst circuit, wherever that is at. Where is the Fifth Circuit Court? Look it up. Tell me. I ain't no freaking genius. Okay? The only good news is that the Supreme Court may be slowly realizing its expansion of the qualified immunity defenses, encouraging courts to give law enforcement officers a pass, even when it's painfully clear rights have been violated. Yes, you're true. Okay, we got to look up Fifth Circuit Court, right? Not right now. I'll do it later. All right, here we go. BGR 57 minutes ago. $1,400 stimulus checks are coming, yes, but the $15 minimum wage is dead. I knew that from the start. Everybody in their right mind knew that from the start. They weren't going to give out $15 an hour right off the bat. They can't. I gave you the example of my aunt. She has a floral shop, okay? She has, 4 people working for her. Minimum wage. She's barely keeping her head alive. She had to do that PPE loan shit. She's doing it a second time just to stay open, okay? Coronavirus. She was having a heart attack. $15 an hour. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to... And they're all friends, okay? I'm going to have to let 2 of my friends go and ask the other 2 friends to pick up the slack. What kind of shit is that? Pennsylvania, I think, has a good idea to get to the $15 an hour way. $15, they increment it. Increment it up. I think it's by 2025, it'd be $15 an hour, something like that. Not this crazy shit. You can't do it all at once. I don't know why the government even gets involved in that shit. I mean, they should, to protect workers. Okay, and then these union people are all for it. Yes, $15 minimum wage, like grocery stores and all that. Now, here's the thing. In California, there was a Kroger or a Thoroughfare or something like that. As soon as this $15 an hour wage came out, they started closing stores. They closed 3 stores. Oh, no. You ain't going to catch us with our profit margin down. That's what it is, profit margin. Now, for these corporations and stuff that have over 100 or 200 employees, $15 an hour minimum wage should be the rule. Should be the rule. Base it on how many employees you have. 250 employees or more, $15 minimum wage. Boom. Forget it. They aren't going to lose any money. They got 250 employees. You think they're doing pretty good, right? They probably own stock, blah, blah, have dividends and all that shit. That's what you do. You don't bust the mom and pops for $15 an hour. It just ain't freaking happening. Okay, the Senate parliamentarian ruled on Thursday that President-elect Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package will not be allowed to include a minimum wage hike. The bill had a provision that would have gradually raised the federal... See? The government was going to do the same thing. The bill had a provision that would have gradually raised the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour between now and 2025. Same as Pennsylvania, okay? But Democrats will have to find another way forward. Senator Bernie Sanders will introduce an amendment that will penalize large companies for not paying workers $15 an hour and provide incentives to small business to raise their pay. There. You want small mom and pops to go ahead and pay people $15? You supplement them. Give them tax-free. Give them tax-free. Well, of course, that's still, tax-free, I don't think that would make up for it either. So there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. So, House poised to vote on Biden's $1.9 trillion relief bill. That's today, right? They're going to vote on it. Oh, no. Look out. The Daily Beast. The Daily Beast. This is February 25th, 12:03 p.m. Eric Schaff and Reuters. Okay, we'll go with that. The acting Capitol... Okay, phone records prove House Sergeant at Arms did ignore pleas for backup. Capitol Police Chief. The acting Capitol Police Chief has directly contradicted testimony from former House Sergeant at Arms Paul Irving. Maybe that's why they didn't go grab Trump and all them other guys when Pelosi, they were going to do that, impeach them and drag them in there. The acting chief of police, of U.S. Capitol Police, just came with the receipts. Oh, she's got the receipts on you, bud. You're in deep shit now, buddy. Testifying before a House Appropriations Subcommittee about the catastrophic breakdown that allowed thousands of MAGA rioters to breach the Capitol, acting Capitol Police Chief Yogananda Pittman revealed that her predecessor called the House Sergeant at Arms Paul Irving at 12:58 p.m. to request the National Guard as rioters breaching the building and forced lawmakers into hiding. Former Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund, who resigned after the riot, called Irving again several times later, according to phone records pulled by Pittman, and then called him at least 3 more times until 1:45 p.m. Okay? When there's a breakdown, you look for those commanders with boots on the ground to provide that instruction, Pittman said. That did not happen primarily because those operational commanders at the time were so overwhelmed, they started to participate and assist the officers versus providing that guidance and direction. The receipts which support the narrative that a series of unanswered calls, withheld information, and conflicting orders led to complete malfunction directly contradicted Irving's testimony. He's a freaking liar, period. And I hate to say it, he's a Trumpster. He's a Trumpomaniac. Just like when my son was young, he had a Hulkmaniac. He had Hulk Hogan. Remember him? Hulk Hogan? My son was a little Hulkamaniac. Now they're all grown up. Trumpomaniacs. All right. Here you go. This is not good. This is not good for you tests. This is Car Buzz yesterday by Jay Traggett. Okay. Tesla warns owners its vehicles are not for home charging. Okay. The new 2021 Ford F-150 was an unexpected hero last week across Texas. Widespread power outages occurred throughout the state following a devastating windstorm, and millions of Texans were left without power or the ability to heat their homes. Enter the F-150 and its Pro Power onboard generator. Ooh. This innovative and brilliant feature was able to provide sufficient juice to power many home appliances, such as space heaters, many home appliances, and they give one example, such as space heaters. Okay, the F-150 isn't the only new vehicle that can produce electricity. How about all electric vehicles like Tesla? Sounds like a great idea, but the automaker, according to Electric, has made clear owners will void their warranties if they do. A new Tesla Model S, or any Tesla for that matter, is not equipped with a bi-directional charging for vehicle-to-grid or vehicle-to-home usage. Not surprisingly, some Tesla hackers have discovered an alternative way to power some things. Owners can plug a 2,000-watt inverter into the car's 12-volt battery or alternately connect to that battery through the penthouse structure under the rear seat. Thanks to the low-voltage architecture, it's apparently possible to get power from the main battery pack to power devices on the inverter. Doing this can provide enough power for things like refrigerators and some house lights, but still Tesla doesn't want owners doing this. So, okay, so you can't use it. It's not for home. See, this is misleading. It's not. Okay, its vehicles are not for home charging. That means when I'm reading that says to me you can't use your home electricity to charge up your car. Don't that what that's not? It's completely opposite. Jay, you got to get your shit together, bud. Glad I read the article. Because the way I'm like, see that? You Tesla drivers, you can't even charge your car at home. No. You can't charge a refrigerator from your Tesla at home. No. They're going to warranty. Okay? But a Ford F-150, the new ones, you can do that. Got a built-in generator. How about that shit? I didn't know that. Is that amazing? It's really cool. So you get stuck on the highway, right? You're going to have an electric car and a Ford F-150, okay? So you get stuck on the highway because your battery went dead. You call old hubby up or the wifey and say, hey, Bubba, I'm clear out on Interstate 70 here and mile marker 93 and the battery's dead. Can you come over here with the F-150 and charge my freaking car up? Can you do that? I don't know. Of course, hey, if it can heat up a space heater and many appliances, maybe it can help do that to your car. Oh boy. Here's NPR politics. More politics. Okay, it's all right. All right, last one, folks. Boy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What the hell is this thing? Oh, never mind. Yeah, we lied. Messages show prosecutors panic over missteps in federal case. Oh. This is February 25th, 7 a.m. Kerry Johnson. Okay, we got a name we can pronounce. How about that shit? Newly disclosed documents from inside the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan capture a sense of panic and dread among prosecutors and their supervisors as one of their cases collapsed last year amid allegations of government misconduct. The materials include a rare look at sensitive emails and text messages between junior prosecutors and their overseers after a federal judge began to inquire about lapses that ultimately led to the Justice Department to abandon a conviction in a case it had already won. Prosecutors in the Southern District of New York wrote each other in March 2020 that, yeah, we lied in a letter to Judge Allison Nathan about a key document it had failed to share with defense lawyers. Hey, you guys, Southern District of New York, don't screw this up. Okay? It's already too late for this one, but, the office later retreated from that characterization, arguing instead the trouble resulted from a rush to file papers under a tight deadline. In another newly revealed exchange, one supervisor in the Terrorism and International Narcotics section emailed his co-chief after the problems began to surface that the trial team had done some pretty aggressive stuff here over the last few days. This is going to be a bloodbath, the other supervisor replied. Earlier, a junior lawyer on the case suggested they bury it in a stack of other papers they provided the defendant, apparently in hopes the critical document would be overlooked during the rush of the trial. Not cool, okay? And I'm done. You want to read the rest of that? This article is from NPR. Yeah, we lied. Messages shows prosecutors panic over missteps in federal case, and they better not fucking do it again. Excuse my language, and I'm done. Yeah, I'm going by that, and here I'm 5 minutes over. Oh, these people are going crazy over here on the radio. Oh, what am I? What my most soul R&B show on. Okay, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I'm gonna play the music and say goodbye to these people. Say goodbye, goodbye. Play the music. Play the music. Where's the music at? Oh, I gotta play the music. Where's the play that music? Okay, here we go. Playing that music. Playing that music. All right, there we go. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. You guys have a good day, and I'm glad you watched. Glad you tuned in. We're gonna try to do better next time. And anyway, let's see. Be careful, don't get that wrong.
5 decades of music, Mon Valley Radio.